The Republic of Turkey, a modern nation built on reform and legacy. The Republic of Turkey, a unique bridge between East and West, is a country with a rich historical heritage, and an ambitious modern identity. Established on October 29, 1923, under the leadership of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, Turkey emerged from the ashes of the Ottoman Empire, one of the most powerful empires in world history. Over nearly a century, Turkey has transformed into a modern, secular republic with a vibrant culture, a robust economy, and a critical role in global politics. This essay explores the founding of Turkey, the significance of its republican transformation, and the nation's journey through social, political, and economic change. The fall of the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire, which had spanned over 600 years and reached its zenith during the 16th century, began to decline in the 17th century. The empire faced numerous internal and external challenges, including military defeats, economic problems, and rising nationalist movements within its vast territories. The empire's decline accelerated after World War I, when it sided with the Central Powers and suffered a crushing defeat. The signing of the Treaty of Sèvres in 1920, which aimed to partition the Ottoman lands among the Allied powers, further marked the empire's disintegration. The Ottoman defeat in the war and the subsequent occupation of Istanbul and other key cities by Allied forces, British, French, Italian, and Greek, were seen as a humiliation by many in the Turkish population. This external pressure, combined with internal struggles, laid the groundwork for the emergence of Turkish nationalism. It was in this moment of crisis that Mustafa Kemal, a brilliant military leader and visionary reformer, rose to prominence. The Turkish War of Independence. Mustafa Kemal Pasha, later known as Atatürk, meaning father of the Turks, became the leader of the Turkish War of Independence, which was fought between 1919 and 1922. He was initially a military officer in the Ottoman army, and became a national hero for his role in the successful defense of Gallipoli during World War I. After the war, Kemal saw the necessity of forging a new path for the Turkish people and rejecting the fate imposed by the imperial powers. In 1919, Atatürk began organizing resistance against the Allied occupation in Anatolia, a region in central Turkey that was not under foreign control. He convened the Congress of Shivas in 1919 and formed a nationalist movement, aimed at preserving Turkish sovereignty. The resistance was initially focused on preventing the partition of Turkey's heartland. Atatürk's forces, which were a mix of regular soldiers, militia, and civilians, launched successful campaigns against the Greeks, Armenians and other forces, culminating in the victory at the Battle of Sakarya in 1921. Atatürk's leadership and determination were key factors in the success of the nationalist movement. The Turkish Grand National Assembly was established in 1920 in Ankara, where Atatürk and his allies formed the foundation for the new Turkish state. Through diplomacy, military victories, and internal unity, Atatürk was able to secure a favorable peace agreement with the Allied powers. The Treaty of Lausanne, signed in 1923, recognized the boundaries of the Republic of Turkey, and ensured the sovereignty of the Turkish people. The founding of the Republic of Turkey on October 29, 1923, after a long struggle for independence, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk officially proclaimed the establishment of the Republic of Turkey. Atatürk became the first president of the new republic, and his leadership set the course for a radical transformation of Turkish society, politics, and culture. The declaration of the Republic was not just a political change, it was the birth of a new national identity rooted in modernity, secularism, and nationalism. One of Atatürk's most significant reforms was the abolition of the Ottoman Sultanate and Caliphate. The sultans, who had ruled the Ottoman Empire, were removed from power, and the Caliphate, which represented the religious leadership of the Muslim world, was formally abolished in 1924. This marked a clear break from the past and symbolized Turkey's commitment to secularism and modernization. In its place, The new Republic of Turkey was founded on principles that emphasized the nation-state rather than religious or imperial power. Ataturk's vision was clear: Turkey needed to modernize in order to join the ranks of European powers. His reforms were sweeping and far-reaching, affecting every aspect of life in Turkey, from its government and legal system to its education, culture, and economy. Ataturk's reforms can be categorized into several key areas, each aimed at transforming Turkey into a modern, secular, and industrialized nation. 1. Secularism and legal reforms. Ataturk sought to create a secular state where religion and government were separate. This included the closure of religious schools, the removal of Islamic law, Sharia, from the legal system, and the establishment of a new legal code based on Western European models. In 1926, Turkey adopted the Swiss Civil Code, replacing the Ottoman system of law. Ataturk also implemented sweeping changes to education. Religious schools were replaced by secular institutions that emphasized science, technology, and modern knowledge. The Latin alphabet replaced the Arabic script, making reading and writing more accessible to the masses. 2. Political reforms. Ataturk introduced a new constitution in 1924, which established a republican government based on the principles of popular sovereignty and democracy. The new system created a separation of powers and a multi-party system, although in practice, Ataturk's party, the Republican People's Party, CHP, dominated Turkish politics for many years. In 1934, women gained the right to vote and participate in elections, making Turkey one of the first countries in the world to grant women full suffrage. This was part of Ataturk's broader effort to improve the position of women in Turkish society and promote gender equality. 3. Economic and industrial development. Ataturk's economic vision was focused on state-led modernization and industrialization. He sought to develop infrastructure, promote domestic industry, and reduce Turkey's dependency on foreign powers. His government implemented large-scale public works projects, including the construction of roads, railways, and bridges. He also encouraged the development of industries such as textiles, steel, and machinery. This laid the groundwork for Turkey's future economic growth. 4. Cultural reforms. Ataturk was deeply invested in transforming the cultural and social life of Turkey. His reforms sought to blend Turkey's rich Ottoman heritage with a modern, Western-oriented outlook. The adoption of the Latin alphabet in 1928 was a symbol of this shift. The alphabet reform aimed to increase literacy rates and make it easier for the population to engage with modern science, technology, and literature. Ataturk also encouraged the development of a national identity that emphasized Turkish language, culture, and history. He sought to foster pride in the country's achievements and promote a sense of unity among the diverse ethnic groups within Turkey. 5. Foreign policy and neutrality. Ataturk's foreign policy was characterized by a desire to maintain Turkey's independence and sovereignty while avoiding entanglements in the conflicts of Europe. He pursued a policy of neutrality during the interwar period and focused on strengthening Turkey's borders and relations with neighboring countries. Ataturk was also instrumental in founding the League of Nations, representing Turkey's commitment to international diplomacy. Post-Ataturk Turkey, a nation in transition following Ataturk's death in 1938, Turkey faced significant challenges. His successors, particularly İsmet İnönü, continued his policies but also faced growing tensions within the country and the world. The outbreak of World War II presented challenges, but Turkey remained neutral throughout most of the conflict. However, after the war, Turkey shifted its alliances and became a member of NATO in 1952, aligning itself with the West during the Cold War. The political and economic landscape of Turkey evolved in the decades after Ataturk's death. The 1960s and 1970s saw a series of military coups, economic crises, and political instability. Despite these challenges, Turkey's political institutions remained intact, and the country continued to build on its industrial base. In recent decades, Turkey has experienced rapid economic growth, particularly under the leadership of Recep Tayyip Erdoğan, who served as Prime Minister from 2003 to 2014, and as President from 2014 onwards. Erdoğan's leadership has been marked by economic modernization, infrastructure development, and a shift toward greater political centralization. Conclusion: Turkey in the 21st century. Turkey's journey from the ashes of the Ottoman Empire to the modern republic is a testament to the resilience and vision of its people. The country has undergone a transformation that is both remarkable and complex, balancing its rich historical heritage with the demands of the modern world. Ataturk's legacy remains a guiding force in Turkey's political, social, and cultural development. Today, Turkey stands as a significant player in global geopolitics, an emerging economy, and a vibrant society that continues to evolve as it faces both opportunities and challenges in the 21st century.